Hi guys, let's do a quick reading. Keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If at any time you feel my energy resonates with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can also drop me a comment down below and I'll respond whenever I get time. All right, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? You got the Five of Wands. The Strength card. The Two of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The World card. The Six of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Okay, so a couple of things here. First things first. You had all these fall out, but I'll look at these in a minute. First thing first, you need to ground your energy, right? I feel like you got big blessings on the horizons. You have big ideas that you want to execute. I feel like Spirit has been bombarding you with downloads, new business ideas, new things that you can create, that you can bring into fruition, new ways that you can help people, new ways that you can better yourself. I feel like this is in business, this is in finance. I feel like this is in your school life, your home life, your financial life, as well as just your health life, right? So this is in all aspects. I feel like Spirit has been coming at you with different ideas, different little things that you can do to better yourself, right? And it may be a lot of information at once. So it would be really good to keep a little journal with you, a diary, a notepad or something. Keep a piece of paper and a pencil with you at all times, because these ideas are going to come fast and they can be brought into fruition slowly. Just have them written down so you can recollect them later, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, Spirit is saying no idea is greater than the other one, right? All of them has to be made. All of them has to be brought into fruition in your divine timing and in whatever way you see fit to bring them into the tangible, right? To bring them into the now. So Spirit is saying, listen, I'm giving you the ideas, but it's on you to execute, right? I'm not telling you got to do it right now. I'm just planting that seed and watering it for you so that you can grow it, basically nurture it, grow it, and it's going to be very beneficial. So if lately you've been feeling like, oh, I need to go on more walks or something like that has crossed your path, Spirit is saying write it down, do it later, make time for it, because in the future it'll help your health, right? Spirit is saying if I gave you an idea to write a book, write it down, write the idea down, so later when you get time you can start, drafting up the book, and later it's going to bring greater rewards. So I am seeing that. I'm also seeing that you need to anchor your faith, right? There's something inside of you still. It may be small because it don't feel like it's taking precedent over everything that's going on. But it may be small where you feel unworthy of this, right? You feel like it's just a tad bit out of reach. And I feel like you're feeling this way because you've never seen it executed in close proximity to you. So that means, like, if Spirit is telling you, listen, you're meant to have $1 million business, something inside of you is doubting that, because nobody in your family ever made $1 million. Nobody from your hood ever made $1 million. And Spirit is saying it feels that way because you're going to be the first, right? So You need to do some kind of grounding affirmations. You need to work on your self-worth, your self-worthiness, because this is something that you're destined to do. But it's like you keep going back and forth. One minute you're excited about it. The next minute you like, well, you sure, Lord? And the next minute you like, okay, let's do it. The next minute you like, but what if it fails? And God is like, what if it succeeds? You know what I'm saying? God is saying, my hand has been put on it, so it will be blessed. You will succeed. This is your birthright. This is what you were called to do. This was written before you came to this earth, right? So there's something here about faith. You need to find a way to anchor your faith in God. Find a way to ground that faith, right? Your divine path is starting to unfold right in front of you. Whether you see it or not, it's starting to unfold right in front of you. It looks like you're coming out of some kind of murky waters. You're heading to calmer waters. And it's taking you straight to your divine self. It's taking you straight to your divine calling. You have fully integrated with God, fully integrated with the angels, your ancestors, your spirit team, right? This stuff has blossomed inside of you and it's waiting to come out. You have full protection. You have full blessings. You have a full go ahead, right? So God is saying, create. Let that little child inside of you have fun. Let that little child create however you see fit. This is a vision that you was given as a child. This is a vision that's being reopened, reimagined, and can't nobody do it like you. Only you can do it your way, right? So you can get inspiration from people around you. You can try to fit the mold. You can try to whatever, but Spirit is saying this is something that was birthed from within you. So you can try to be like other people, but it won't succeed. It won't fail. I mean, it won't blossom. The only way it's going to blossom is if you do it your way, right? You weren't made to fit the mold. You were made to stand out, right? All right, let's get into these cards. You got the Star, the King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Sun card. I feel like you went through... I wanted to say 50 stages of grief, but that's not what it is. It's like you've done the inner work, right? You've went through that period where you had to sit with yourself, where you had to face your demons, and you found out they weren't demons. They was just sorrow, guilt, shame, and all this other stuff that was piled on top of your inner child. And now that you've released that inner child of all those negative emotions, you've hugged that child, you've embraced that child, and now you're at a point where you're saying, okay, now you can be free. Now you can express. Now you can learn to live on your own terms instead of what other people want you to do. Now you can do that. Now you are walking in freedom, right? I feel like that's where you are in your journey. And since you got there in that journey, Spirit is like, here you go. Here's a seed. I planted the seed inside of you. I've already watered the seed. I need you to nurture that seed now, right? Once you nurture that seed, and you've taken care of that seed, right? You've grounded it. You're stable. You're going to put it out to the world. You've learned all that there is to know about this seed. And you're like, okay, God, the seed that you planted in me is ready to bloom, right? I'm ready to put it out to the world. I'm ready to go. And God was like, okay, go ahead. And that's where you are. And now that you're here, something inside is like, I don't know. I've never seen it done. And Spirit is like, oh, that's because you're the first one. It's going to be uncomfortable at first. It's going to be questionable at first. But you'll get past that because you got through way more tough BS than self-doubt, right? It's not going to hinder you. You're going to grow. You're going to prosper. Right? You're going to succeed. And it's because it's your divine birthright. It's because you deserve it. It's because you've done the inner work. It's because you did not let this world tear your dreams from you. All right, y'all. So, oh, wait, before I go, I just caught wind of this Knight of Cups. And so what Spirit is saying is romanticize this thing. Like when you think about, if you want to open a business, right? Think about your business. Think about the atmosphere you want it to have. Think about the customers that you want it to attract. Not only think about it, but visualize it, right? What colors do you see in your store, right? What's the energy like in there? Are you playing music? What does it smell like? How do the people act? How are you going to greet the people? What's on the walls? You know what I'm saying? What kind of chairs do you want? What kind of furniture do you want? You create a clear picture in your mind how you would feel in that environment, happy, thriving, loving people, helping people, and you visualize that and you hold that visualization until it come into fruition, right? All right, you guys, I am going to leave this here. Bye.